Thanks for tuning in to Accessorize Your Life. Happy New Year. Well, I'm back to do a Beauty Room Chronicles video. And I picked up a few things. All were on sale after Christmas, so ha ha ha. And to top it off, I had a gift certificate from a dear friend, and it was from Sephora. Thank you so much. You're my little angel, my guardian angel. Well, I was thinking dry January. Not that I drink a lot. But I thought tea. I need to stock up on a few of my favorite teas, as if I don't have enough tea and makeup. But who's counting? Anywho, I went to David's Tea. They were having, there it is, David's Tea. They were having an after Christmas sale, and a few things I wanted just to have on hand for those chilly days, chilly nights that are fast approaching here in the DMV / Mid-Atlantic. It's supposed to get snow soon, maybe. Seems to skip us most of the time. And by the way, guys, look at my face. Seeing the dark circles? That's because I'm not wearing makeup. Yep, I went out like this. I went out to pick up the items from Sephora that I ordered online. And what do I have on my face? I'm looking for it here and I don't see it. Well, on my lips, I have on a little Curology. There's sunscreen for the lips. I think it's like, 30%. And then over top of that, I put on Sephora's, what was it? One of their lip things. Oh, Our Stories in Sagittarius. That's what I have on my lips if it isn't already gone. Yep. And then on my face, I'm wearing Shiseido, and I think it's 50 SPF. Yeah, had to do that, but left everything else off because I went out with my sunnies on. Nobody could see these dark circles, but now you're seeing them. I love you that much, just to show you that. Okay, so what did I get from David's Tea in this big, beautiful teal box? Like I said, I picked up some teas that I know can help me during dry January or any time because I love tea just that much. First of all, let's look at this beauty. This is the David's 24 Days of Tea. This was the Advent calendar, not only for 2023, but for 2022, so I've heard. Well, they brought it back because they sold out of it. They brought it back the second time for 2023, and it was half price. Got it for about $24, and it smells delightful. I've already opened the outer door here, and I'll give you a sneak peek, but I'm going to be using this next Christmas holiday season. Yes, I am. I'm going to save it for then because, you know, I got plenty of teas to carry me. So, as good as it smells, I'm going to save it, and if you're interested in it, like I said, it's on sale and it's currently in stock. But what I really went there for, because that was just an add-on, gave me free shipping, and plus who could not purchase it? It's beautiful on the outside, good to look at, good for storage when you're finished with the teas, plus the teas taste so good. But back to dry January. I thought a perfect tea for dry January because I'm about halfway through this one and my family likes it too. It's Moscow Mule. Now, who doesn't like a good Moscow Mule when it's cold outside? I'm talking about the actual alcoholic drink, right? I love that drink, but it doesn't love me. It doesn't do me any good. So I'm gonna add on to what I already have for when I'm feeling like I needed that kind of a drink. I went ahead and purchased another Moscow Mule because that's what she needs to stay dry in January. But then I went on over to pick up another tea that I've been missing. I had one similar, and oddly enough, it has the same ingredients. It's from Cookie Tea, and it's their almond cookie tea. It has all of the same ingredients like apple, almonds, cinnamon, beetroot, and flavors that my David's tea, my favorite tea, because there's my canister, and I've bought it before in a canister. Lovely tea. It's like a dessert tea. It's like an anytime tea. Good with food, good alone. But I picked up 3 Forever Nuts. This is really good tea, and the ingredients are the same as what's in this tea. But somehow this one tastes so much better to me. This one left me yearning for David's Forever Nuts. So I bought 3, and I'm going to fill up my canister, and I'm just going to relax with a cup of it tonight. But the tea of the day, what I'm drinking already, oh, I've got to share this with you. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I picked it up from Aldi's. I'm looking for it and can't find it because it's right under my nose. I picked up from Aldi's after Christmas their cinnamon spice, and that's what I'm drinking tonight. This is delicious. It has all the things I love. It's a black tea with cinnamon, and it has natural flavors and orange peel in it. It's not sweet, but it's delicious on its own. It's in a tea bag, little disposable tea bags, sealed so that you don't lose the flavor, but you definitely can get a hint of the scent there. I picked up another one that I'm not much caring for from Aldi's, and this one is Sugar Cookie. Not my fave, and also I noticed that it has licorice in it. I'm not a fan of licorice in my teas. I found out that licorice can kind of elevate the blood pressure if you're not careful when drinking it. So you have to know your numbers. I don't have hypertension, but I'm always concerned about things like that. So just to let you know, if a tea has licorice root in it, it can possibly elevate your blood pressure numbers without you even knowing what's causing that to happen. Well, anyway, the Forever Nuts is a loose tea, and you add about 1 or 2 of the perfect spoons from David's Tea to your cup, and you add some really hot water. I think about 200 degrees or so, and yes, you let it steep for about 5 minutes, and you make a perfect cup of tea. Now, for those of you who are doing dry January like me, and you like Moscow mules and you want to try this one takes about 1 to 2 of the perfect spoons. Get the water up to 200 degrees Fahrenheit and steep it for about 5 minutes. It's caffeine free, and ginger is the main ingredient. And let's see, it has ginger, it has a little cane sugar, and a little apple, sweet blackberries, and lemon balm, lemon peel, peppermint, cucumber, natural flavors, and it contains sulfites. But it's a good alternative, and it's a good tea for dry January. Alrighty, I just want to mention that another one of my favorite teas from David's Tea is Moroccan mint. I'm out of it. I don't think David's Tea is selling it. They haven't sold it for a while, I believe, but I still get the hint of it in my little tin. So what I did over the summer is I made sure that I grew some mint, and I pinched off the leaves and put them to dry, and I have my own mint here. So I will be drinking this as well over the winter. But another one that is a mint flavor that David's Tea carry is African, I think it's North African mint, and I want to try that. So I will be placing an order for it shortly. Now let's move into the scent I wore for New Year's Eve. I read an article about different scents you could wear for New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, later on in the year. If you were going to a New Year's party, if you were going to stay at home and chillax for New Year's Eve, if you were going to go to a parade, if you were going to do dinner out, whatever the occasion, there was a scent that they suggested for it. Well, I want to share with you what my New Year's Eve scent was. I laid back at home, chillaxed, went to sleep, didn't see the new year happen because I was fast asleep. But when I did wake up, I had my little, ritual of some cheese and crackers and a little chicken salad with sparkling cider. But what I wore that day was this. I showered with Bath and Body Works coffee and whiskey, which was a delight. It is a true sensual pleasure to shower with this. It's so warm. It's like someone giving you a nice hug because it smells like coffee with a little bit of booze. And I lotioned my body, got it all soft and just luxurious feeling with their body lotion. And the thing is with body lotions, try to get them in a squeeze tube and not a pump, because the pump is drying to the skin because they put alcohol in it so that it pumps out easily. So the creams are the way to go during the winter months. And I topped it off with the fragrance, and it is coffee and whiskey. Now this is a men's cologne, lotion, shower gel, but I don't care. I love the smell of it. I started with this. As you can see, I've used quite a bit. I started using this I think it was the fall of 2022, and didn't use it this past fall of 2023, but definitely felt it was perfect for New Year's Eve. And I just loved it, guys. I loved it. It was the perfect thing. So what have I been using into January now for my fragrances? Well, as you know, I showed you what I got from my 12 Days of Mischief Giftmas. It was Jo Malone. It is Ginger Biscuit. Such a gourmand fragrance that I love. I love it because it's kind of spicy, it's warm, and it just says get close to me. I love it. And then I used my Aqua Allegora from Gulan. This is the mandarin and basilic. It's another gourmand scent, but it's just so fresh, but yet stands up to cooler days and cold weather. And also from Guerlain, when I'm out in the evenings, which isn't too often, but when I want to feel real special, real ladylike, real dressed up, I reach for Mon Gulan. This is a beautiful scent that a lot of people say is perfect for weddings. But as you can see, I've made a good little dent in it. I love this scent by Gulan. It almost smells like the original Gulan scent Shalimar that I really don't care for, but somehow they did it right with this one. The notes are perfect for me. Let's move on to what I picked up from Sephora. Sephora was having a 50% off sale on some items, plus they had a code that you can get a little bit more off if you used it, which I missed that. I didn't see it. But what I ordered online New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. New Year's Day, when I was just sitting back waiting for my food to cook, I went online because I had read an article, again I was reading, that Huda Beauty's items weren't selling so well in America or North America. And it was because they felt that her line is basically that glam look. And that's not so popular here, they're saying. But this one lady chimed in to say, oh yes, they are. Ladies here in Africa love to glam up. Ladies in the Middle East love to glam up. And her makeup is doing exceptionally well there. Another lady chimed in who was a Sephora associate and said, mostly Huda Beauty is doing well in North America, especially the fragrances. The one line that isn't doing so well is the Glowish. And this line, I don't know why it's not doing so well, but I decided to try it. So I picked up the Glowish. This is the Cheeky Vegan Blush. And I have it in shade 03 Berry Juicy. The first choice was not Berry Juicy, but it was a lot lighter and it wasn't chalky on me, but it was just not a color that did anything for me that you could even really see. Kind of showed up white. It was a warm peachy look or something like that. So I switched that out for this one, and this is the case. So I decided to try it for myself. It has a mirror in the top that I haven't uncovered, and here is the shade. I'm going to use this in a video so that you can see what it really looks like, but I thought it would be nice to just give you a preview of it. I don't know why it's not doing well. I don't know if it's the ingredients or that it doesn't last long, but we're going to find out, and we're going to do that at a later date. Next, I was in there and I thought, why not? This is a lip blush. So you use this on your lips and you can use it on your cheeks. And I thought it was worth the try. Let me see what shade I got it in. I got it in Peachy Kiss. And here is the container. Let me open it. It has a little wand there. And we're going to just smear it there and you can see it. Peachy Kiss. So I thought I would use this in a video too later on. So they didn't mention this, but they definitely mentioned that the Glow Wish line was not selling well. And I was just curious, so I said, well, I have a gift certificate, why not try it out? I rather like that shade. But I have Huda Beauty's, one of her palettes here, and I really like it, her Naughty palette, and I like the colors. So I think what I picked up would work nicely with this palette, so I'm going to wear it together and maybe do a video on all of that. But yeah, that's pretty, I think. I think it's rather pretty. Oh, would you tell me in the comments what's your favorite tea? Are you going dry for January? And have you tried Huda Beauty's Glowish line? I'd like to know. We all like to know. Well guys, I think that's all I have for you today from the Beauty Room Chronicles. Kind of short and brief, and yes, I hope your new year is off to a great start. I hope if you made any new year resolutions that you're off to a good start with those, and that you will continue them. Don't give up. You know, even if you fall off and don't do it for a few days or a week, get back on, try it again, you know, keep it going. And I'm going to most definitely stay dry for January because I have a lot of teas, and I even got my Moscow Mule and my Forever Nuts to keep me nice and dry and loving my teas from David's Tea. All right, so long. Thank you for watching.